Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hello, I'm Eric.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, the podcast where we take a long, hard look at some of our favorite action movies from the era of Arnold.
Yes.
No, that was terrible.
Schwarzenegger is the icon of the genre. And we're taking a deep dive into some of these 80s and 90s cult action movies and breaking them all the way down.
Down. It's not a tumor. Get down.
Dude, all that matters is that you believe it when you're doing Arnold.
That's true.
You just channel your inner Arnold.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right. I have to believe it.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
If you don't believe it, how is anyone else?
No one else is going to believe it.
Absolutely, dude.
Well, we're back.
Holy shit, yeah, we are.
Final episode of Lethal Weapon 2.
I'll be back.
8th episode of the Lethal Weapon franchise. 10th episode of the Lethal Weapon franchise that we have done so far.
When we finish this, we'll be halfway through the franchise.
That's
Holy
true.
shit.
That's true.
It's a good one, man. This is a good one, dude.
No, I love Lethal Weapon. Love it. I have always loved it.
The second one did a good job of sort of capturing the magic of the first one.
I agree.
Yeah.
They made it sillier. There's no question about it.
It is, yeah. It's a little cartoonish. It's a little silly. Riggs is a lot softer.
Yeah, it's less grounded than the first one, I think, which we talked about a great deal in the last series.
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
That's not booze, everybody. don't let him lie to you. That's not booze.
Well, I'm still working on my bourbon.
Yeah.
I just need a little Dr. Pepper to keep my eyes open.
Have you ever seen the Kaminsky Method?
No.
It's with Michael Douglas and Alan Arkin.
What am I thinking about, though? What's the shit where that one chick, Lizzie Kaplan's like naked all the time?
Oh, that's the Masters of Sex.
Is that similar?
It's not at all. There's literally nothing.
Oh, I love that you still knew what I was talking about.
Come on. I love me a little Lizzie Kaplan. Come on now.
What is Kaminsky Method, then?
It's so Michael Douglas plays a sort of like actor who's past his prime, and he's resigned himself to like doing acting classes, and his best friend, who's also his agent, played by Alan Arkin. And it's just sort of like, what is life being an old man in Hollywood past your prime?
Okay.
And it's great. I highly recommend it. It's really phenomenal. 3 seasons on Netflix.
Oh, it was a show, not a movie?
Yeah. And it was, believe it or not, it was a Chuck Lorre show.
Okay.
Which is bonkers to me because I don't like anything that Chuck Lorre does.
Okay.
Great show. But he drinks Dr. Pepper whiskey. That's his drink of choice.
Dude, bourbon and Dr. Pepper are great together.
Okay, so you would love this show, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, legitimately, it's an excellent show. I do think you should like it. The Kaminsky Method.
What else is low-key great is Dr. Pepper and like a spiced rum, like especially a dark rum, like
that.
the Kraken or whatever is like amazing together.
That seems like a no-brainer.
Anyway, alcoholism aside, we're going to talk more about Lethal Weapon 2. It's a solid-ass flick.
It's fun.
I will. We got a lot of plot to cover, so I will try to catch us up on what's been happening in the flick here.
Okay.
So, it's not the most complicated plot.
No, it's not.
I think I can do this.
Okay.
I can do this.
I believe you. Believe in you.
Riggs and Murtaugh, they're up to their shit again.
The usual.
They're neck deep in some police business. They're trying to crack this drug dealing ring that has something to do with some South African bullshit. They get tasked with looking after this witness who, as coincidence would have it, he's also mixed up in the case that they were previously working. So that's Leo Getz, Joe Pesci. So they go to check out these guys. Basically, they know these guys are doing what they're doing, which is hiding behind some diplomatic immunity to do this drug ring. The bad guys know that they're wise to them. So the bad guys start killing all the cops because they feel like they're basically untouchable.
Right.
So they kill a bunch of the cops off. not Riggs and Murtaugh, though. They have survived, but they do kidnap Leo Getz, the witness. They've taken him, and they've just captured Riggs
And his girlfriend.
and his new girlfriend Rika,
Right.
who like worked at the South African consulate,
Correct.
or whatever. And that's where we're at.
Yeah, we're at. Yeah. So
It's a sort of a flimsy plot when
it
you,
is.
when
I
you
mean,
think
it's,
about it.
Right. I mean, we know who the bad guys are, and the only wrinkle is that they have diplomatic immunity.
The reason why this movie works and is still good is that we just love watching Riggs and Murtaugh and Leo interact with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They can carry the movie.
And I'll be honest, the bad guys are menacing and they're
Yeah,
fun
the
too.
bad guys are good bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're very threatening, very menacing, and it seems like they're untouchable because these guys, they're not allowed to touch them because they have diplomatic immunity.
Right, and they are a part of a horrible regime that, like, you know, there's nothing lovable about it, and so you
There's
love
the
seeing
built-in
them.
like racism angle.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, so there's a lot of good things to love about it, despite the very kind of condensed, simplified plot. But later, Riggs awakes and he sees that he has been bound in a straitjacket,
Yes.
conveniently enough.
I forgot to mention that on the recap.
Yeah, that's right.
Riggs can escape from straitjackets.
Because he can
been
dislocate his shoulder at
established.
will. Yes.
Yeah, it's been established. He's got a trick shoulder.
Chekhov's
He
dislocated
can pop his shoulder out and escape from a straitjacket
whenever
anytime
he wants to.
likes. Yeah.
Famously, it's like it's a painful thing. I had a buddy who dislocated his shoulder,
Oh,
and it disabled him for months.
I have no doubt.
Yeah. And he dislocated it the day before he was supposed to help me move, by the way.
Fucking piece of shit. I don't know who you are. I'm calling you out, cocksucker.
You know him, and he still showed up, by the way. He's still, that
Oh, shit.
motherfucker still showed
Okay,
up.
with one arm.
With one arm.
I'll lift
yeah.
the light stuff. I can lift a beer and a slice of pizza.
And he did great at doing both of those things. Anyway, so Riggs wakes up in a straitjacket. It's been weighted down by a bunch of fucking shit. And he's on a dock surrounded by goons. Peter's taking sips from a flask, and he's pacing in front of Riggs, looking as menacing as he's going to look in this movie at this point. The most angry. Like, Riggs has been a thorn in his side
Yep.
for at least 90 minutes and is just over it. Anyway, he offers Riggs a drink, but he's like, oh, wait, I heard you're not drinking anymore.
That's a strange thing for him to know.
Right, exactly.
Also, we have seen Riggs with a beer in his hand in this movie, but
Indeed.
if you think about it, Riggs was like a full-fledged alcoholic in the first one.
He was.
And he
yeah.
does seem to like he's got it under
He's
control.
cleaned it up a little bit. Yeah.
But this is an impossible thing for
Right.
Peter to know unless they have a mole inside the police department.
Agreed. I mean, it's a plot point that they don't address, but the only way some of this shit happens to these cops is if they've got a mole on the inside.
Yeah, it has to be.
And they've never resolved it because at the end of this movie, it doesn't matter if there's a mole on the inside.
Yeah,
But
they know everything about Riggs except that he can escape from a straitjacket. Right?
An excellent observation. Anyway, so Riggs wants to know who Peter is, and he says, I'm the guy that changed the course of your life, man.
Here we go.
Yeah, so Peter goes into detail and says that Riggs was close to busting their detail about 4 years ago, and so they put a hit on him. And Peter said, like, I'm the one who did it. I did it myself, right?
Yeah.
Said, drove your car right off the fucking road, remember? But of course, you weren't driving, were you? I pulled back this matted mop of a blood-soaked hair to see this woman's face. Your wife, right?
Oh.
The way he delivers this fucking chills, dude.
Yeah, he is fucking
Just
killing it.
really nailed this moment. Riggs is like, the switch is changing, right? Like, you can see the old Riggs coming at this point.
Yeah.
But Peter's not done, though. He goes, she didn't die straight away. It took a bit of time. Ooh.
That's some cold-blooded shit to say.
Yeah.
Amazing work from our boy Derek O'Connor.
Ooh, man, literally just what a villain. What a great
That's
villain.
a fucking great bad guy line.
Oh, my God. So he takes a sip. He stands up. Riggs, like, tries to lunge at him, but the other goons, like, hold him down. And he goes, the very dark prophetic line. You don't have much luck with women, do you, Riggs?
Yeah, that's a loaded line. We don't even understand how loaded it is.
Yeah, exactly. So Peter struts away and he gets in his car and he leaves.
Well, Peter obviously didn't watch the first movie.
No, he did not. No.
Don't leave your henchmen alone with Riggs.
No, this is a bad idea.
I'm sure they can take care of him.
He's fine.
I can leave now.
So the other two goons, they shove Riggs off the dock and he falls into the water. He immediately starts sinking to the bottom, and the goons are like very proud of themselves.
Yes, the guy from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
he like hawked a loogie at him.
Yeah,
Sure.
And the Seinfeld guy hawks a loogie, and the guy with the long hair, like he tosses his hair back. Like, it's so great. It's just this weird moment. So we cut to underwater, and like Riggs like pops his shoulder out of his joint and immediately escapes from the shade jacket. Once he's free, he sees Rika and she's like dead, weighted at the bottom of the floor. He does a quick glance, but he knows she's dead.
She did a great job of like looking really lifeless.
Yeah, just like looking dead.
It's like mouth open, eyes open.
Yeah. So he swims back up to the surface because he's running out of air. And he, like, as he climbs up onto the dock, there's like this bit of chain conveniently there. There's always, I love in movies, there's always a weapon conveniently placed somewhere.
There's always a little bit of chain or a pipe.
A pipe is the classic one, but yeah, chains
Maybe
will
a
suffice.
crowbar.
Yeah, sometimes a crowbar, but it's like a pipe, a crowbar, chain. Like, there's always one of those somewhere.
Just enough chain to whip somebody with.
Yeah, just so it's not so
Choke
much that it's awkward. It's awkward to carry.
It's not so long you can't. Yeah,
Right. This is like a length of chain that
it's like
can't
a 2
be
foot,
used
3
for
foot
anything.
length. Yeah,
Right, but it's perfect as a weapon.
It couldn't be used for anything else.
So he finds this chain and he sees the two goons and they're just standing around smoking cigarettes. They are just absolutely really chuffed at how great this all went. Like, they're just
very proud. They nailed it.
Very proud. Yeah.
They nailed it.
They had one job and they did it successfully. So they are completely off guard. And so that allows Riggs to jump up. He grabs the big guy, starts strangling him with a chain while he's like kicking at the other guy. He breaks the big guy's neck, which there's not been many like neck breaks in this movie.
Yeah, there's a startling lack of neck breaks or throat rips.
Throat rips and neck breaks. Yeah, that's been very low on both of those. He then shoves the guy's head through the car window, then slams the guy's head in a door like way more than he really needs to.
Yeah.
But he's working through some things right now.
I don't know that it would be possible to do any of this shit with like one of your
he's got like
shoulders out
one
of
arm.
joint.
When your arm is dislocated, and I know this from a fact because my buddy dislocated
You're not
his
just
shoulder.
like choking dudes out.
It's done. Like you can't use your arm until it gets reset, basically. Right? Like it's done. But it's whatever. It's lethal weapon, so it doesn't matter. So when they're both dead, he pops his shoulder back in the joint, and then we cut to later. Riggs has got Rika's body, and he's like carried her ashore, and he's like pacing back and forth, and he's wailing. It's rough, dude. It's rough.
I feel like this would put him off of women like forever.
Right, dude. Right.
Like, but I don't know where they're supposed to be right now. Because Sam the dog is there.
Right, exactly.
But I'm like, but they're not back at the trailer site. I don't know where they're supposed to be and how the dog is there.
I noticed that too, and I'm like, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It just didn't matter at this point. Like when you're watching it, the momentum is so heavy at this point.
Just having the dog there was the issue.
Yeah, that's right. Like
why is the dog there?
Because it like
that means he's gone back to where the truck was? I don't know. I don't know.
But Sam was at like. It was at her apartment.
I don't know where that is in relation to this dock.
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't. We're thinking too much.
I'm trying to steelman this, and I can't steelman it.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah.
And there was some sort of wreckage on the beach.
Yeah,
but it wasn't the trailer.
I feel like this is a weird edit plus scene missing.
There was something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He took her body someplace.
He took her body someplace. Yeah.
We're gonna just have to move along.
Yeah, we got to move along. I can't figure this out. We're beyond the point where I can like.
We're too far along in the process.
Yeah, right, exactly.
To be concerned about this.
The process, is that what it's called now?
Yeah, sure.
So Murtaugh's sitting at his desk and the phone rings. And Riggs is like almost incoherent as he's ranting. She's dead. They killed her. They killed both of them. Murtaugh tries to calm Riggs down, and he says, like, this is bigger than you have any idea. This is so much bigger than what anything that like you have no idea what's going on.
Well, he's like, I'm not a cop tonight.
Yeah. Riggs says, like,
that
I don't
was
care,
always
I'm not
like
a
a
cop
super
tonight.
memorable line.
Yeah, it's
like,
a
I'm not a cop
great
tonight.
line. It's a great line. And he says, like, I'm going to get the bad guys right now. Murtaugh says, don't go to the still house. Like, he knows exactly where Riggs is going. But Riggs says, like, Riggs tells Murtaugh that he's like, you just don't understand. They killed them both. And then Riggs just hangs up and like takes his badge off and leaves. And then at this point, I'm like, wait, Riggs has a car phone? Like
that was literally my note says the biggest takeaway from this scene is Riggs has a car phone. What? That's so out of character for
Riggs.
Like
so wild. I know.
But seriously, like the whole tone of the movie has shifted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
the Riggs has shifted. Like we're back to Lethal Weapon 1 Riggs.
Yeah, well, I mean, like
now.
Murtaugh too, because he takes off that badge, he tosses it in his desk. He's
dark.
made the choice too.
It's gotten like
right?
This is the angry, unhinged Riggs.
Yes,
like no more wisecracks.
Right. This is
I'm just
Lethal
gonna
One
kill
Riggs.
everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I remember being as a kid, like this was I didn't really understand what was going. I was too young to really understand the implications of all of this. But even without understanding the implications, I understood the emotional shift.
Yeah.
Of it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, a switch has flipped.
Yeah.
And Riggs is like, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Right. It's like there's no more quips. There's no more fun, Mr. Laffy Guy. But so at the still house, the bad guys, we know where Leo is now because they're just wailing on him.
Crazy shit.
And like Leo is like fucking taking it though, man.
He's a little tough guy. I
Yeah.
guess. There's a giant glowing egg there for some reason.
I don't remember the
This is a
egg.
huge illuminated egg, like decor. I don't know.
I didn't notice the egg.
You gotta watch the Blu-ray. You gotta watch that 4K.
I guess that's
You'll
the
see the
problem.
egg.
I guess I was watching it on Amazon.
Yeah.
So they're pounding on Leo hard, wanting to know where he took. You know, he hid the money that he took from him.
That's fucking crazy.
They
shit.
like throw drinks at his face and everything, and like Leo is taking every blow.
But like Peter, man, is it really worth it?
Yeah.
Like, if you're about to leave the USA forever,
Right.
Like the bit of money that he skimmed away, a couple 100,000,
Right, a few 100,000 off of a 500, off of 500
It's just
million.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Also, like, there's just no reason to think if he's cooperating with the police,
Yeah.
he's not like they let him keep the money.
No.
Like that's probably been confiscated.
I mean, like, look, anyway, I feel like at this point, everything has gone off the rails. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, even the villains, like, their plans have just been shot to shit, right? So no one is thinking rationally at this point.
In my mind, somehow, as like I watched the shit out of this movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And like, for some reason, when I was a kid watching it, I think in my mind it was always like they're beating him up because they want him to give them some information about Riggs and Murtaugh, and he's just not doing it because he's so tough.
Okay.
But that's not what's happening.
That's not what's happening.
No, they just want him to produce their money that he skimmed
Right.
away. It's not even like they want to know what he's told the cops or
No.
anything. They just want to know
They just
where
want
their
the money.
money's at.
Yeah.
But it's in the scheme of hundreds, $500 million or whatever, like the little bit of money that he skimmed is just not worth this.
It's not worth
You
it.
should be on the boat,
Right.
gone already.
Just fucking kill him and move on.
Yeah.
Right. But we don't want Leo dead, so we
No.
have to have a reason for him to
No.
be alive.
Yeah.
So up in the hills, Riggs is driving to the still house, but Murtaugh like intercepts him and stops him like right at the base, like below the still house, right? Riggs tells Murtaugh, like, don't stop me. They've declared war on the police.
That was always a memorable line.
Yeah. And Riggs says, like, look, I heard all about what's going on the radio. It's a great way to, like, a throwaway line that brings Riggs up to speed on everything.
Yeah, because he got the police radio in the truck or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, you believe that he understands what's going on. So Murtaugh says that they don't have the authority to do anything to rid his goons. Again, diplomatic immunity. And Riggs just starts naming off the dead. And he goes, how much fucking authority do you need? I mean, it's
Yeah.
good. Like, Riggs is gone at this
Because
point.
there's no way diplomatic immunity would like extend
No
to
way.
mass murder.
No. Like, the feds would come in at this point.
You couldn't say, "Oh, there's nothing we can do."
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're fully justified.
Like, at the very least, the fucking FBI would show up, put these motherfuckers on a plane, and ship them back to South Africa and say, if they come back, we're going to kill them, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I mean, like,
there's no one would bat an eye.
no, not
if
a,
the
not
police killed these guys.
yeah, absolutely.
It wouldn't be like, oh boy, we really overstepped our bounds.
Yeah, right,
Like,
exactly.
No, fuck
you. These guys.
You got a problem with
Yeah.
that? You got a problem with us killing your guys after they killed our guys? Like,
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah, we'll take it up in international court or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So Murtaugh asks Riggs, like, do you even have a plan? And Riggs tells his buddy, like, pull around to the front of the house and wait for my signal, and then go in and just shoot everyone.
Well, it's like it's like Lethal in one plan.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just kill everybody.
Kill everybody.
Just don't miss, right? Like,
yeah,
it's that
exactly.
thing.
And Murtaugh says, like, look, they've got Leo in there, and Riggs says, then don't miss. Right?
Yeah, like you shoot to kill.
shoot to kill. And
All you got to do is just don't miss.
right. And then the classic movie trope, Murtaugh says, what's the sign? And Riggs says, you'll know when it happens, which is like such a classic movie trope.
I will say, if Riggs already knows what he's planning,
He could
he
have
should
just
really
said,
tell
it's like,
Murtaugh.
I'm going to pull the, yeah.
So like, don't dilly dally in there.
Right.
Get the
Just
fuck
get the
out.
fuck out. Yeah, I know. I
Get
agree.
Leo and get out of there quick.
But it's so much more dramatic to say, you'll know when it happens.
well, so I can't remember where I read this. This is a fucking awesome movie thing because it's so true. If you're watching a movie and they explain step by step like what the plan is, they're doing it so that when you're watching it and something goes wrong, then you know that it's not the plan's not going according to plan.
Very interesting.
But if they don't tell you what the plan
then everything is going to go exactly
then
right.
that's because when you think something's going wrong, it's actually
going
part of
right.
the plan.
Yeah.
It's fast because it's so true.
That's a great point.
When they don't, so he won't tell you the plan, so that means everything's going to go fine.
yeah.
When they tell you the plan, it's so that you know when it's not going according to plan.
Wow, what a great manipulation.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm taking a mental note of
No,
that.
that's a good one though.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah, it's 100% true. So Murtaugh, he takes his position at the front of the house, and back inside, they're just still beating up on Leo, just like wrecking his face.
You got to really feel like you feel a lot of sympathy for Leo at this point.
yeah, he
It's
is
like they're beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, exactly. But all of a sudden, the whole house starts shaking. Peter tells the other goons to watch Leo, and he goes out to the back deck, and he looks down to see Riggs has hooked a motherfucking giant chain around one of the stilts and is trying to yank the whole truck, like the whole house down.
How iconic is this
This
moment?
is another like just unforgettable scene. So he sees Riggs yanking on the house with his truck, and it's great. Like the way Riggs like just guns the truck, and the whole back end of the truck like just jumps up into the air.
Floored it. Yeah,
It's
rad.
crazy, dude. Peter shoots at the truck, but like he sees like the whole house shaking. He's
yeah.
like, maybe I should just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That'd be a wiser move. is
Yeah.
just to get out of this house.
So Murtaugh, he sees the whole house shake, and he's like, "Oh shit, I've seen this sign," and he jumps out up through the window, shoots a couple of goons, and then he shoots at Peter, but Peter like runs away,
Just like Mr. Joshua.
just like Mr. Joshua. I mean, like the bad guys have similar beats in this
Yeah,
movie,
that's
but
true.
you know. But anyway, Murtaugh, he jumps in, he grabs Leo. The whole house starts to come down. We cut back to Riggs. He guns it one more time. The stilt comes out, and the whole side of the mountain, like the whole house comes down the side of the mountain.
Amazing set piece.
What a great moment! Oh my God!
Apparently, they built like a 500,000. They spent like 500,000 to build this replica of this
Oh,
house that they really
wow.
then did pull down.
That's so cool. That is
Like,
so
The
cool.
way that the roof like split open
yeah.
as it was falling off, I'm like, holy shit! This is like it's not some miniature. This is
Yeah.
like the full size shit.
See, this is the wild part too. Like $500,000 is chump change compared to modern movie budgets, right?
Yeah.
But like, where is all of this money going? And it's just,
Yeah.
I feel like it's just going to the actors and the directors. Like the salaries of the humans are so high now.
You can build a shell of a house.
Right, you could
for
build a
$500K,
whole
right?
fucking house for that amount of money.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Easily.
Yeah, and so like it's just like everything uses CGI now because it's cheap, but then the budgets keep getting bigger though.
They charge you $500,000 to do that scene CGI.
Right, exactly. But
Yeah.
anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying I feel like the it's not a budget thing that is the reason why we've moved away from practical effects.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like pulling a house down for real is still absolutely within the budget of a movie.
Yeah.
There are other factors.
You build it, and it's like an empty shell of a house,
Yeah.
and then you pull it down.
Pull it down. So I don't know. Anyway, that's a
Or
whole.
you do a half-size model,
Yeah, you could do a half-size model.
and it's
I
still
mean,
going to
like,
look great.
well, look at the Lord of the Rings movies. Half of the stuff in the
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings movies were all miniatures.
Yeah. And they look
it looked
fucking great. They
amazing.
look better than CGI.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, this is a whole other thing.
I feel like we're old man yelling at cloud.
We are literally old men yelling at clouds right now. But I feel like that this is always episode 5.
Yeah, that's true. There's too much booze.
Episode
gosh.
5
I'm just angry
always
now.
just dissolves to us yelling at clouds.
Yes.
So anyway, so the house comes down the side of the mountain. Right, we're doing Lethal Weapon 2 here. The house comes down the side of the mountain. Riggs is like just fucking celebrating at like this mass destruction that he's caused.
For all he knows, he's just killed Murtaugh and Leo.
Like,
he doesn't know.
Right, but I mean, he knows.
They got out.
He knows. So Riggs is sitting on the roof of his truck, looking very satisfied with himself when Murtaugh and Leo show up.
He's just like basking in the glow of having killed some people.
Yeah, it's
Whatever
almost
the destruction.
It's almost as good as the fuck fest he had a little bit earlier.
He's having a great day.
He's having a great day, aside from his girlfriend being murdered. But
Oh, yeah.
so Murtaugh tells him that Peter got away and that like there's like no one's seen Rudd. Riggs climbs into the truck and says, "Well, we got to go find him." So Murtaugh gives Leo the keys to the police car and tells him to go back to the station.
Mhm.
Murtaugh and Leo hug, and then like Leo tries to hug Riggs. Riggs is like, "No, thank you." Murtaugh's like, "No, motherfucker, let him hug you."
Yeah, he's like, you'll probably never see him
You'll probably
again.
never see him again.
This is
Right.
ironic.
Yeah, right.
Considering-
Exactly.
I'm sure at the time they probably thought, oh, yeah, that's a one-shot character. Even
Yeah.
if we do another movie, Leo's not going to be
He's
in
not
it.
going to be in this, right? But then he ended up being like a breakaway character. So Leo says he's really going to get them with his testimony now. He asks though if he can like turn the siren on in the car. Riggs and Murtaugh look at each other, and then they go, "Yeah, you can like as loud as you want, motherfucker."
Yeah.
And so Riggs and Murtaugh drive off in the truck. So we get this like huge exposition dump over a bunch of like nighttime helicopter shots
Yeah.
driving through LA.
It's like reminiscent of that scene in the first movie where it was like an aerial, they're driving up to the hills or whatever, and they're recapping
Right.
what the story is up to this point or whatever.
And all of this is done in ADR, right?
Oh,
this has
for
all
sure.
been recorded
Oh,
like
yeah.
6 months, 7 months later.
Absolutely.
So Murtaugh tells Riggs that the Albavarden is a ship. He called the port authority, and the ship is in port, but it leaves tomorrow for South Africa. So they reach the port. They quickly find the Albavarden there. Conveniently, there's a single cargo container
Yeah.
next to the Albavarden,
Yep.
surrounded by several goons.
They were like guarding the container, right?
Yeah,
But it would have been so much safer if you just put it with a dozen other containers,
Right, and
and
you
then no one's
wouldn't
going to
know.
know.
No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
But Murtaugh says that he's going to take 2 of them out, and then you take 1. Riggs is like still in straight up like fucking violence mode.
Yeah.
And then Murtaugh sees that and he goes, "You know what? Better yet, you take 2 and I'll take 1." So
It was
Riggs
good.
parks the truck.
He doesn't. Riggs doesn't say a word in this whole scene.
No, not at all. Riggs parks the truck. Like, there's no way the goons didn't see
Oh, yeah.
this.
They drove right in front of these guys.
Right in front of him.
There's no chance the guys aren't like on high alert.
Like,
What's that
what
fucking
the
truck
fuck
doing
is this
here?
truck doing here? Yeah.
Right? That's crazy to me.
Well, we don't get to see what happens because Riggs and Murtaugh dispatch these guys off screen.
That's fucking slop.
That was kind of shitty.
I feel like
we earned to see that.
well, it's because it would have been loud as fuck
Yeah.
if they shot these guys,
Yeah.
and that would have alerted other people. So we better be off camera.
Yeah.
so that we because It would have been like, we hear gunfire, send in all the goons.
Yeah, it is still a little weird though, because the last thing you see is them pulling up in front of these goons, and then the next shot is Riggs and Murtaugh with machine
Dragging
guns.
dead goons.
Dragging goons with machine guns. You're like,
What?
okay,
What
I guess.
What I miss?
Yeah, exactly. So Riggs shoots the lock off the container that the goons were protecting, and they enter, and there's pallets loaded with some sort of cargo wrapped in plastic, right? But it's too dark, they can't see anything. But as they move past the pallets, Riggs finds a car that's stashed in the back of the container, and he turns on the headlights, and boom, it's revealed like 30 pallets 4 feet high of bundles of $1,000 bills.
That's fucking crazy.
Billions of dollars. I mean,
Yes.
it's wacky how much money is theoretically
Yeah.
on this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the $1,000 bills like from fucking Cliffhanger.
Oh my God. It's the best fake money. I love seeing fake money in movies. It's just like, because Murtaugh tears through the plastic and he comes away with a bundle of them and he holds them up, and like the paper is white, the ink is blue. Like it doesn't even remotely look like actual money.
It was really bad.
So Murtaugh says that like with the one bundle of cash he's holding in his hand, he could put all of his children through college. And Riggs says, you should take it. And Murtaugh says, it's drug money. And Riggs is like, so what?
Do something good with it.
Do something good with
He's
it.
a little devil on his shoulder.
Yeah, and Murtaugh, like, he considers it. But before he can, like, do anything bad, the doors on the container slam shut and lock. So they're trapped.
So I guess they did hear the gunshots.
Yeah, they clearly did. So we cut to outside the shipping container, and there's Rudd, and he's instructing his goons to have the container loaded on the ship. And he says the next time the sun hits their bodies, they'll be in Cape Town, which
I did the research. Like the voyage from LA to Cape Town would take like 3 weeks or something.
Okay,
so I guess they're going to be dead.
They would definitely be dead,
like starvation, dehydration, or whatever.
Yeah. So the container is like it's grabbed and it's hoisted up into the air, like one of those big like dock gantry cranes. Like it's just one of those massive ones.
They're at like the Long Beach Pier. Or something like
they're
that.
at Long Beach. They have to be at Long Beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, Murtaugh says that they should shoot their way out, but Riggs pauses and he goes like, "I've got a better idea." Yeah, we know what the better idea is.
Of course.
So we see a goon. He's like using a little remote device to control the crane, and as he's looking up at the container, it's above the Alba Varden. It's like way above the ground. It's like 50 feet in the air.
There was this big wide shot of the entire boat.
Yeah.
And the thing and the bridge. I'm like, the scale of this production
is
incredible.
Big. It's
you don't get productions on that scale anymore. I don't think.
It blows me away that this day all of that would have been done with CG.
Say, oh yeah, we took over the whole pier.
Yeah.
We have this huge like arc light.
Yeah.
Or whatever, lighting the whole thing. It's like, yeah, you just don't get that anymore.
No,
even on high budget productions.
Yeah, it would all be shot in a green screen on a sound stage.
Like even fucking Marvel shit.
Right.
Like you don't get huge epic like this is our set.
But this is like super new within the last 10 years, because even the Winter Soldier, which was like 15 years ago now, the intro to Winter Soldier, the whole thing takes place on an actual boat. Like they shot this whole epic opening action sequence on an actual location on a boat.
Okay.
Right? With like gunfire and everything. It must have cost a fortune, but you know what? It was fucking awesome. Right?
Yeah.
And Marvel movies now, they're just bad CG cartoons.
Studios are just averse to doing this shit practically.
Yeah. I'm just shouting at clouds.
Other than I guess Christopher Nolan.
That's the one thing I will say about him.
I'm looking forward to the Odyssey because apparently they really built these massive like boats and had them out on the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, Christopher Nolan is not one of my favorite directors, but one thing I will give him, he fucking loves doing things practically.
Yeah.
He really does, and his movies look really clean because of it. They look really nice.
The eye can still tell the difference.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%
between real and like a CGI village.
Yeah.
And a real village.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Wow, we got really, really sidetracked. Anyway, so we get this really wide shot. The container ship is like 50 feet above the Alba Varden, and all of a sudden this car just like bursts through the doors, jumps out of the container, plows into the water, and millions of dollars flutter into the ocean.
A fucking amazing
Just
stunt.
what a stunt. So good.
I'm
mean,
sure there was no one in that car.
right, but still,
but
like,
it was
just
amazing.
looked so good.
I don't know why the car exploded in midair as it was falling. That's like weird.
Who
but okay,
cares?
sure.
Who cares? I'm in for it at this point.
It was so awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Fucking, we love it when the good guy fucks up the bad
Oh
guy's
my
plan.
God. Like, just so bad.
Wrecks all their money.
Yeah, and like, it's so much. The way Rudd reacts is even better than if he
Yeah.
was like outraged. Like the way his cold stoicism, knowing that he had kind of been defeated in this moment.
Yeah.
Right.
It's over.
Right. He says our money, and then very flatly, just make sure they're dead. Like,
Wasn't it? It was similar to the scene in Cliffhanger when Stallone like threw the big case of
Yeah.
money off and the cash is all like fluttering down.
Yeah.
And John Lithgow went fucking ape shit.
Yeah.
But this is better,
This
I think.
is so much better.
He's like,
yeah.
he's like, just make sure they're dead.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like this
the money's
resignation.
gone. It's
that-
gone. There's nothing that can be done.
Right, like the best I can do is kill these people, but I have lost. Like
Yeah.
they have won at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I kill them, they've still won.
They've still won. Right. It's just perfect. It was just such a great moment. Anyway, so Rudd walks away. The goons start just like spraying bullets into the water. These people have infinite bullets.
Well, they're stupid enough to think.
Like,
I don't know
why
that
would they be
I don't
in the
know
car?
I don't know that crash would even be survivable.
No, there's no way.
Well, the car exploded.
Right.
So they're probably dead already.
Right, exactly.
If they were in the car, they're dead.
Also, bullets don't do well in water, right?
Yeah.
But not surprisingly, we see that Riggs and Murtaugh, they're actually up and still in the container, and they've got a couple of ropes. I don't really know where they got the rope.
This is where it gets weird. Like,
Yeah.
do they have rappelling harnesses?
Right, because they're clearly repelling.
Are they just sliding down the rope? But
They-
I don't. Murtaugh definitely can't do that.
Definitely
he
can't
doesn't
do
know
that.
how to do that.
because
shit.
he even says, I'm too old for this
That's
shit.
a nice. That was a nice drop of the
Yeah,
catchphrase.
yeah.
Oh, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
He tells like Riggs, "You go first. I'm too old for this shit."
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, but like if you watch, they're clearly the stuntmen
Oh,
who's
yeah.
doing are clearly repelling.
Obviously.
They're clearly repelling. And as Riggs is going down, he's firing his machine gun. But they both like as cover fire. They both get on the ground. They split up.
Well, the Riggs shit was awesome because
Yeah.
he's sliding down the rope and
Yeah.
gunning dudes down.
Yeah.
It was full on like he's back in killing machine
Yeah,
mode.
he's fucking straight up gunning for these motherfuckers. As they split up, we get a close up on the device that was carrying the. And you're
Yeah.
like, "Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for pointing this out."
This
Okay,
is Chekhov's
Chekhov's remote control.
crane remote, whatever. Yeah.
We love a good Chekhov's object. So Riggs is he's changing magazines in his machine gun. I'm glad he had the presence of mind to grab additional clips from the corpses.
Yeah.
Right, so he could reload. But as he's reloading, two goons pop up on either side of him. He draws his pistol, and I love this. He like shoots one guy unnecessarily under his arm,
Uh-huh.
and then the other guy in front of him. But he doesn't aim at either one of them.
No, he's vintage Riggs.
Yeah, so he's nailing it, and he's like 100% now. But this is a great moment. Like as he's murdering one guy, he's like just echoing the names of all of the cops that these bad guys
Yeah.
have killed.
It's a stylistic choice they made there with that
Yeah.
because I feel like it's like a voiceover.
Yeah, it is. It's clearly a voiceover.
But there was a weird bit on the commentary track where the guy who I mentioned before, who was like doing the commentary with Donner,
yeah.
he asked Donner, like, what was why the choice to have the voiceover? And Donner's like, no, it wasn't a voiceover. Riggs was really saying that. And it's like, but he obviously wasn't.
Obviously wasn't.
So I don't know what. It was just that was a weird Donner moment, but yeah, I think obviously like he's like, oh yeah, no, with each like shot, he's like that one's for
yeah, this is
that
for
was
this
for
one.
Vicky.
This is for this
one's
one.
for Rika. This
Yeah.
one's for the Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was just weird to hear Donner be like, no, he was like actually saying that out loud while he was doing it, and it's like, well, I mean,
Nope, it was
Our
a wide
eyes-
shot.
our
There's-
eyes were his mouth wasn't moving.
Right,
Like,
his mouth wasn't moving. It was a wide shot. There was clearly no boom.
it was very echoey as well. Like it was clearly like
Yeah.
a disembodied voice.
Yeah, absolutely. There was no way in hell that was diegetic.
No, yeah.
Anyway, so Murtaugh is working his way up to the second deck of the ship. A guy above him opens a hatch, peers down, but Murtaugh gets the drop on him and shoots him from the darkness.
I like that one.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
I like that moment because it was kind of like you're battling like the racists or whatever, and like
Yeah.
you're using your darkness to your advantage because they can't see you down here or whatever. I like that one a lot.
So topside, another shooter, he pops out and shoots at Riggs. Riggs does another roll. I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Roll number 40. I can't remember. Shoots at him, and then he does his thank God, rolls on the ground, and firing guns indiscriminately in any direction. Of course, it doesn't matter if anything hits anything because it's fucking badass.
They used that one again from the first flick.
Yep.
And then I think Die Hard 2,
Yeah, Die Hard 2
Bruce
did
Willis
the rolling.
does it.
Yeah,
And then at that point, it's a trope.
now it's a trope, right?
Yeah.
You know it's a trope if they reference it in Hot Fuzz, right?
Did he do the rolling?
They do
and
the roll in
shooting?
Hot Fuzz. Yeah.
I feel like rolling like that is not an easy thing to do.
It's not easy, and
especially not if you're not using your arms at all.
right. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, wow, that's a good point. I don't think I could do it,
No, it's tricky.
but also I'm really fat, so getting my
Not as-
abs to do
not
it,
as
like
slim.
I'd have to, yeah,
You got to work on that core strength.
yeah. If I had the core strength for it. Anyway, Murtaugh emerges from the second deck, and he's like out looking for more bad guys. So down below, Riggs continues prowling around the ship, looking for bad guys. He hears a noise, whirls around, and this dagger flies out of the darkness and just like boom, right in the back of his thigh.
That was an awesome practical effect.
It was, yeah.
I guess that was some sort of like a rig on a line or
It
something.
had to be,
But
right?
like it's just the knife, the dagger thing comes flying right in his leg. But it was
Yeah.
like that's tricky to do because he wasn't like he was just standing still. He was like moving and turned around.
Yeah, it's a good
It
point.
was pretty rad.
It's a good point.
It was
It's
an
yeah.
awesome practical effect.
It's really effective, right? So he collapses and drops his gun. At this point, Peter comes out running and like just fucking knocks a pistol away.
It's this cool musical cue. It was like this weird, like sort of African, like
Yeah.
percussion.
Well, because we need it for the South African martial arts.
What was that? Was that an actual?
I have no
loved-
idea.
Dude's moves were slick.
They were great.
I loved the way
But,
he
like,
was like moving around.
There's no like setup for this. There's been like why he can do this. We've
He's
never
a fucking
established.
badass.
He's just like a fucking badass. Exactly. So Peter starts wailing on Riggs, and we cut back to Murtaugh, who's found another bad guy. But at this point, Murtaugh's gun has run out of bullets. He takes cover, pulls his revolver, shoots the guy, and then we cut back to Peter, and he is like continues to wail on Riggs with a bunch of fucking spinning kicks.
He was beating the fucking shit out of
Oh yeah,
Riggs.
yeah. The Riggs has got nothing.
There were
on
some of those
him.
kicks where like it was those impacts were so like it was just like this cloud of like
Yeah, like the spray going
and
everywhere.
perspiration
Yeah, yeah.
or something. It
I
was
love that.
fucking
It's
rad.
great. I love it when they do that. Like I don't know how real it is.
It's like a mist.
Yeah, but I love it when like karate impacts happen and then there's like mist for no
Yeah,
reason.
that's awesome.
Anyway, so Riggs is on his knees at this point, but he does manage to catch one of the kicks and he like punches Peter right in the fucking cock, man. Just
like,
really nails him.
Uppercut it.
Yeah, just like
right in his fucking dick and balls.
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
just
like
fucking-
Frank Dukes when he hit that the sumo guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Boom.
Just right in there. So
That'll
Peter
level a playing field.
Peter's not having any children. Peter drops to the ground. Riggs jumps on top of him, and he just starts wailing on his face. But Peter grabs the dagger in Rick's thigh and just starts twisting it.
Unreal. The blade was like fully through his leg. Like
Yeah.
you could see the point coming out the
It's
front
like,
of his
oh my
leg.
god, it's just ridiculous.
I don't know where Peter even had a dagger that long.
Rick screams in agony, and they start like he grabs the dagger while Peter's hand is still on it, and they start fighting over it. But Riggs gets the upper hand. He pulls the blade out of his leg, and then I thought this was really cool. The blade is still covered in Riggs' blood, and so when he like fucking stabs Peter in the chest with it, it's just like I don't know. It was like very personal because his fucking blood was all over the dagger as he's killing this motherfucker who has done so much damage to his life, right?
Yeah. I don't want to nitpick. Like the knife was like in Peter's grip.
Yeah.
So I felt like Peter could have just dropped it anytime.
Yeah.
Like once he felt like, oh, I'm losing.
Yeah, it's like,
this battle
you know what?
I
Never
could just
mind.
drop it
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of letting him like ram it into my gut. But you know,
Don't kill my moment, Kevin.
no, it was like it's one of those things. It was like because Riggs doesn't seem necessarily like any stronger than Peter.
No, but he's so hopped up on adrenaline and
Yeah.
rage at this point.
That's true. We know Riggs is like this unstoppable killing machine.
Yeah, like when he gets to that point, there's nothing you can do, right?
sure.
So at this point, Peter drops to the ground and Riggs like jumps on top of him, ready to just like plunge the knife and could finish the job. But he gets like a better idea, right?
That's true. He's like, you know what? Hold on. I
Hold
got
on.
a better idea.
Don't go anywhere.
You stay right here.
I got an idea. So he limps away. Riggs has his back fully turned. Peter rolls over. He's got like a small, like just like, I don't know, 2-round pistol, one of those little pea shooters.
The gun that he's had on him this entire
time has decided not to use.
Through the whole fist fight and the knife fight.
Right.
I
At
could have just
any
shot
point he could
you.
have. Right. So he stands up, takes aims at Riggs. Right as he grabs the remote, which we've established 30 seconds ago, and presses the button, which magically releases the crane, it drops from the air and it just fucking splatters Peter.
Oh, man.
Peter is done, and Riggs is very happy about this, and it's a great kill, dude.
That was an amazing
It's
kill.
a great kill. So we cut back to Murtaugh, and he hears the huge crash, and he starts running to it. I did love this moment. I've got a note here. Murtaugh's like sliding down some stairs with a dead bad guy on it, and you can clearly see the dead bad guy move to his left. So let Murtaugh run down the stairs.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I noticed
missed
it. I'm
that.
like, that's funny. Anyway, so Murtaugh, he sees Riggs down in the pit, the bowels of the ship, because he's still up high, and he asks him if he is okay, and Riggs is like, yeah, I'm okay. But suddenly, multiple gunshots rings out, and all of a sudden, Riggs is shot. Murtaugh's nearly hit, but then we look up, and we see even higher up, Rudd is just like firing practically indiscriminately down on
Rudd's
our
a
heroes.
fucking spectacular shot.
It was, yeah.
Did he
I
hit
mean,
Riggs from like that far away?
I feel
with
like
a
it was
pistol?
just luck at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Riggs is fucking hit. And Murtaugh gets up and he points his gun at Rudd. And Rudd grabs his like diplomatic credentials and he goes, "Diplomatic immunity."
He is
which
so good.
I will never forget that line.
Diplomatic immunity.
Oh my God. Because the follow-up is Murtaugh does his classic neck roll.
Yeah, nice callback.
Yeah, takes aim and goes, "It's just been revoked."
Shoots him right in the
Shoots
fucking
him
head.
right in the fucking head.
Killer shot.
Great. It's just great.
I'm sure there was like applause in the theater.
Oh,
you know?
I when we were watching it the other night, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I mean, I remember loving that scene as
Did
a
Katie
kid.
dig it?
Katie. I don't think she's as excited about Lethal Weapon as I am.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. She might be right.
Yeah, she's probably right. But yeah, it was great, and I remember it as a kid, and it was a great moment.
Yeah, you just like
Diplomatic immunity.
"Oh, kill that fuck.
Yeah, like when he dies, it just fucking feels so good. So anyway, so Murtaugh runs down on the deck. He checks on Riggs, but Riggs is definitely not doing good. He picks him up like in his arms and like cradles him.
Yeah.
We like get this really, really ultra wide shot, and we see cops like in the distance driving a bridge. They're coming towards the boat. Knocking on Heaven's Door starts playing by Eric Clapton.
Yeah. I read somewhere where they had recorded that song for the closing credits. If they had gone with like the Riggs dies at the end version, that was going to be like over the closing credits.
Yeah.
But they just sort of sprinkled it in.
Okay. I mean, it's still like if you know the lyrics, you're like, oh shit, is Riggs
He's
about to
gonna
die?
Yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
So Murtaugh like just pleads with Riggs, like, you just got to hang in there, and he tells him like over and over again, "You're not dead until I tell you."
That was a good line.
It is a good line.
It's emotional stuff.
Yeah.
These two are like family now. You
Yeah,
know?
they are. They're fucking brothers, right? And Riggs struggles to talk, but he tells Murtaugh, like, reach into my pocket, grab my cigs. So he grabs his cigs, and Murtaugh like takes one out and tries to put it in Riggs' mouth, and he like spits it out and is like, "I want you to throw those things away. Those things will kill you." Riggs starts laughing and is like, "Okay, he's actually going to be okay, right?"
Yeah.
And Murtaugh starts laughing and he says, "You son of a bitch! I thought you were dying in my arms." And Riggs goes, I didn't die in your toilet. I'm not going to die in your arms," which is great. And they laugh some more.
It's such a good moment, man.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's a really, really good, like, brotherly moment. Riggs asks if Murtaugh got everybody, And this is, I don't know, I thought it was a reach, but
Yeah.
they play it right. They play it right though.
Yeah.
He goes, they've been DK-word-nated, which sounds like, decaffeinated, right?
They've been decaffeinated.
Yeah.
It's a fucking terrible pun.
It's a horrible pun.
It's so bad that it comes all the way back around and becomes good again. Like, that's how I felt about
It's the full circle of comedy.
It's so bad that it's actually good.
Well,
yeah,
Riggs likes it because he starts laughing and pleads with Murtaugh to like stop making him laugh. We get this great like helicopter shot as we pull out. We see the police showing up. The sun is beginning to rise.
Yeah.
Credits roll, and boom. That's the end of Lethal Weapon 2.
It makes a nice bookend with the way that part 1 started.
Yeah.
With that long helicopter shot. Because it's like this long helicopter shot at the end. It's like a nice bookend moment or whatever.
Yeah.
The song Cheer Down is playing by
Yes.
George Harrison.
I know. That was like blew me away. Like,
It's weird.
George Harrison. What the fuck?
Good friend of Eric Clapton.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's true. That's true.
There was like a whole backstory to like how I was reading all about how the song came to be that like George Harrison had sort of written the music for it, but then he and Tom Petty wrote lyrics for it. Then he tried to give the song to Clapton for some album Clapton was doing, and Clapton said, I don't really want it for my album, but why don't we put it on the Lethal Weapon 2 soundtrack?
Oh my god!
And you can you do the vocals on it or whatever, and but it's like way too talented of people.
Eric Clapton,
Isn't it?
Tom Petty, George Harrison,
Jeff Lynne, who was another member of the Traveling Wilburys,
yeah, that's
was
right.
on it.
Yeah,
Like it's just wild.
Oh my god, dude!
Good song.
Yeah, it's a great song. Punching way above the weight class of this movie, and I love this movie, by the way. But yeah, that's it, and I love it. I love the fact that Lethal Weapon 3 they still have jobs because in the real world. Both of them would be in jail.
Yeah.
100% in jail.
That's the thing is it's like, oh, they have diplomatic immunity. We can't do anything. Except that we just decided, fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah,
we
we're
don't care
done.
about that shit.
Nope.
We're going to kill all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then now what? Unless there's some massive cover up, I feel like they go to jail for this.
Well, I love to this is this is classic 80s logic, action movie logic, right? Both of these people, Murtaugh and Riggs, are mass murderers.
Yeah.
Like they have killed
In
more
cold
people
blood, kind
in
of.
cold blood a few times.
Yeah.
They have killed more people than some of the most prolific serial killers ever known, right?
Yeah, they just like send them back to work.
Send them back to work.
After two, I feel like after two big incidents, like the first and the second,
Right. It's
it's like, okay, no, you're on desk duty.
You're done.
Maybe we can't fire you.
Right.
But like, we're not gonna let you be on the street with a gun anymore.
No more. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's fine though. I love 80s action movie logic, right?
Yeah. And as we said before, I think originally Riggs was supposed to die at the end.
That's right. Yeah.
Shane Black, in like typical dark Shane Black fashion, wanted Riggs to die. He thought it's like, no, Riggs has been brought back from like the brink, where he was in the first movie by like Murtaugh and his family. And he's like redeemed himself. He's whatever. He's now like living with this like love in his heart instead of hatred. And his character's come full circle. And now he should just die a hero's death. And he's like go on to be with his wife or whatever.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers said, no way. That's not gonna. We're not killing the hero at the end.
Oh, no, no.
So Shane Black left the project. They brought in Jeffrey Boehm, who apparently like took it and made it a lot more humorous. Changed up the ending, and Shane Black like reportedly just really hated the finished product.
Of course.
And the subsequent sequels, he thinks they're all terrible. He says like they ruined the character of Riggs from what he was in the first movie.
Yeah.
But Black also said, chalk it up to hubris or whatever. He said he thinks that the unshot script for Lethal Weapon 2, he says, is the best thing that he's ever written.
Really?
No one's ever gotten a hold of his version.
Yeah.
Like somehow, but.
I mean, it's Shane Black we're talking about here.
Yeah, he
Great
deals
writer.
probably in hyperbole.
Absolute lunatic.
Like to say that it's the best thing you ever wrote,
Yeah,
it's better
yeah.
than the first one.
I mean, like, I would love to see him and Milius do a movie together. Like,
Oh, man.
that would be the most unhinged, psychotic thing you could possibly imagine. I also think that there would be a story about how they killed each other at the end of it.
They ended up killing each other.
Yeah, they would absolutely end up killing each other.
Yeah. The movie, though, huge hit.
Yeah.
It surpassed the first movie's box office like in the first 3 weeks.
Wow.
It was the number 3 movie of 1989. Lethal Weapon 2. Batman was number 1.
Of course.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was number 2.
Of course. Like those
And
are
then
the
this one.
only two that could beat this movie.
But 1989 was like known as the year of the sequel
Oh, interesting.
because this movie was out and Last Crusade was out.
yeah.
Back to the Future 2,
Yeah, that's what
Came
it
out
was
that year.
89. Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2
Oh, wow.
came out. Karate Kid 3,
Yeah.
Star Trek 5,
Okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Child
Oh my god.
was out. Friday the 13th Part 8,
Holy shit.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah, that was a amazingly bad movie.
Police Academy 6, City Under Siege.
Oh my god.
I used to watch the shit out of City Under Siege because I
yeah.
think I had it recorded it off of HBO or something.
Yeah.
And Halloween 5
Uh-huh.
was out, but it was just like a sequel heavy year.
Wow.
This one though crushed all. Well, other than Last Crusade,
Yeah.
like it was box office gold. It did better than Back to the Future 2, which is surprising.
That's impressive. I mean, I figure it doesn't surprise me too much because Lethal Weapon was 87 and this was 89, so it's super fresh,
yeah,
right? I mean, Back to the Future was 85.
85 to 89.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's a lot longer of a time. so,
True.
yeah. But I did see Back to the Future 2 in theaters. Like
You
I
did?
remember
Oh,
seeing that
I
in
didn't see it
theaters.
on
Yeah.
TV only.
It
for
was
me.
a big deal. Yeah.
Schwarzenegger didn't have a movie out this year, but Stallone had Lock Up. Fucking terrible flick. Like, I don't know why he would do a movie like Lock Up. When
I
he was
don't
like
know,
a
because-
megastar, and he's like, what if I did like a prison drama?
Because the man has no
He's a weird guy.
just
man.
is a weird fucking guy.
He also had Tango and Cash came out. I think on December 31st. Tango and Cash has the distinction of being like the last movie released in the 80s.
Wow.
It came out,
That's
I think,
awesome.
on New Year's Eve, 89. Yeah.
It's
and-
a cult classic, man. You've done it on this podcast.
Oh yeah, Tango and Cash is fucking amazing.
So great.
It's like this movie in that they try to have every fucking line be a joke.
yeah.
But
it
this
does
one works, and
not
that one
work.
definitely does not work.
Yeah. Still love Tango and Cash though.
Bruce Willis in 1989 was doing the baby's voice on Look Who's Talking,
Wow.
which was the number 6 movie of that year.
This was when he was still pretending that he was still going to have a comedian career, like a comedy career.
I'm trying to remember. I mean, I know when I was a kid, I loved Look Who's Talking.
Oh, I love.
but I don't
Look Who's Talking.
remember
Are you
much
kidding
about
me?
the plot, other than it was Travolta and Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, so Kirstie Alley gets pregnant by her boss.
It had that really weird opening where like there was
You see the sperm
swimming around.
right? And I remember being a kid and having my babysitter explain to me what was going
Oh
on.
man, babysitter probably shouldn't have been doing that.
But
Was it an action movie?
that was a
Like,
comedy.
But was it like 3 Men and a Baby where there's like a hint of a danger and action?
There was only in
Was
the
there
last
bad guys
moment.
with guns
no,
at some point?
no,
No?
not that I'm
Okay.
aware of. No,
Okay.
it was a romantic comedy, basically.
Travolta,
And-
right?
Yeah, Travolta and Kirstie
Yeah.
Alley. And basically, like, she gets pregnant by her deadbeat boss, meets a cab driver who is lower class,
Okay.
but he's also got a heart of gold. And so she falls in love with him, and then he falls in love with her kid, and then it's just basically family drama.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
It's
'Cause I
great.
haven't seen it in a long time.
Luke Who's
but
Talking is great. I love that movie.
then they did sequels
They
that were
did-
shitty.
Yeah, like Luke Who's Talking 2.
TOO.
Oh, with Roseanne Barr as the baby.
Well, there was another baby.
Yeah, it was 2 babies in the second one.
Was
and
Willis
then-
back?
He was, yeah.
Okay.
And then the third movie was Dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Luke Who's Talking now.
Now.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was 2 dogs.
I
and
don't think I
remember,
ever saw that
I
one.
don't remember who the voices of the dogs were.
Oh yeah, it had to be famous.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was what Bruce Willis was up to. And Van Damme had Kickboxer and Cyborg out in '89.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a big Kickboxer guy, not so much Cyborg.
Katie and I she had never seen Kickboxer before.
Did she,
We watched
Damn.
it not too long ago.
She's winning cool points all the time.
Oh,
if
yeah.
if she's like letting you make
And
her watch these.
No, this was not me going, we should watch Kickboxer. I came over and she had already started Kickboxer.
Why?
Because of this podcast.
Van Damme
dude.
is like really like that's the best he's ever looked.
Oh,
though.
yeah. Oh, yeah, he looked amazing in that movie.
Yeah, ass is all out.
my God.
Ass popping.
Again, I
Tan
feel
is
like
on
he's
point.
got like a contract that says I must have at least one ass shot in any
Well,
movie I'm
shit,
in.
man. If you got it flaunted,
You
I
should
guess.
fucking flaunt it. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking asshole. I want to look like Van Damme one time in my life.
God, I'm past that point.
Nah,
Anywho,
that ship has sailed.
that was Lethal Weapon 2. We're gonna stop shouting at clouds now.
Yeah. Oh man, it's past bedtime.
Yeah.
But dude, this one was rad.
I love this movie
I
so
love
much.
it.
I love this
I
movie
love
so
the
much.
franchise. I love all of it. I love
Yeah.
that they kept getting everybody back like it was
Yeah.
like truly like a
It's-
family.
Well, I mean, like
you know.
I remember Lethal Weapon 4. Like the closing credits were just
Yeah.
behind the scene shots of all of these people
That's why I'm
who'd
like,
been making these movies for a
don't-
decade.
Don't do Lethal Weapon 5.
Yeah,
don't,
no, I don't want it.
Don't do it. Everyone's
please
way
don't.
too old.
Yeah, it would just be weird.
Yeah, like leave it because 4 had a great ending.
It's a great bookend.
We're
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep harping on it until we talk about it.
yeah.
And if we do Lethal Weapon 4, that'll I think probably be the latest
It'd have to
movie
be.
that we ever do
Because-
that was I think 98.
Yeah, it was.
And
Yeah.
that to me that's beyond the golden age of action.
Hey, 97
Lethal Weapon
was-
4 might have been the last golden action movie.
Yeah, it might have been. I mean, Face Off was pushing it in
the
'97.
R-rated
so-
shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll have to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, we'll see if we have the stamina. Do we have the sheer strength of will
The chutzpah.
to keep on seeing how the Murtaugh and Riggs
Just
characters
turn
develop?
this into the Lethal Weapon podcast.
You know what was crazy was in Lethal Weapon 3, they really changed Leo's look.
They
He was like
did.
bleach blonde.
The bleach blonde hair.
It was very
yeah.
strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it. We'll talk about it offline.
All right. We'll
see
figure
if-
it out.
We'll see if we really want to go that far.
In the meantime, glad you guys stuck through episode 5. Of course, next week there's not going to be a new episode.
Yeah, we're going to take a week off.
We always take a week off
It's a refractory period.
to reevaluate our life choices.
Yeah, we got to decide, do I really want to do this again? Holy shit.
And the answer is always going to be yes.
Oh, of course.
But
we do it for you.
Yes. In the meantime, we don't know what movie we're going to do next.
Yeah.
So
It's up in the air. But check us out on social media.
Yeah, 60OS podcast.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the main thing.
We
we want to build this listening audience out. Tell them this is a fucking rad time.
Amazing podcast. Best thing I've
Grab
ever
a
listened to.
case of beer and listen with your friends and watch
Absolutely.
the movies.
Absolutely. Fucking put it on. Watch the movies in 5-part chunks. Take 90-minute long movies and turn them into 5-hour
Turn
long
them into a whole
marathons.
night. Throw some dogs and burgers
Hell
on the
yeah,
grill or
man.
some shit.
Hell yeah. Like,
yeah.
put a projector on. Do it outside. Be
Oh,
amazing.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be spring soon.
That's right. You have no
You
excuse.
can take the shit outside.
Zero excuse.
All right, man.
Okay.
Well, as always, thank you, Eric, for doing this with me. Thanks for
Absolutely.
coming down to the 6 degrees bunker. It's like, and my Nazi eagles hanging on the wall.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know why your basement is slate gray and
Fuck Nazi.
there's that one aquarium.
Look at the aquarium. Come over here. No, Nazi scum. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And we can just leave it at that.
I think
Until
so.
next week.
We'll be back.